Hey everyone, and welcome to From the Archives. As you may have guessed, I explore places that I don't post here or on Instagram even. There are a variety of reasons for this. In some cases, the bando may not have been that interesting. Other times, the quality of video wasn't really not that good enough to post. There are also times where I originally planned for a video to be released, but I ended up going with another one instead for whatever reason. This video brings these to life. If you like this video concept, we'll keep doing these once a year. If not, this will be the only episode. I'll give out commentary for some of these places here. Other times though, I'll let the video play out. Alright, we'll start off this first one here, talking about it. This was a lingerie shop, I believe. It was been closed for a few years. Now, this was the first time I ever used the camera that I'm currently using. So I was testing it out, and there was only too much interesting in this one either. It was pretty small, so I never really planned on releasing it at all. So I decided to put it here instead.
I mean, again, it's like a small little store.
This one here, I keep on messing up filming this place for whatever reason. Firstly, some of the files from this particular visit end up getting corrupted and basically unsalvageable. And also, it's a lot more zoomed in than my usual videos. This was a brief time I was experimenting with 60 FPS, but it just resulted in things like this. I didn't really like it. I just felt like it was not really wide enough. Most of the shots weren't really wide enough, so I just continue using this. I do want to come back to this one someday and film it properly. Now, they call this one the Blue Waffle Church. You probably saw that from shot the wide angle of the sanctuary. You can see what I call it the Blue Waffle. But this one had like multiple buildings to it. But on this day, for whatever reason, you couldn't access the other half of this building. There were four buildings in total. On the sanctuary part, there's a school, a small rectory, I think, and there was like a thing across the way from the sanctuary. You could not access it on this day for whatever reason.
Say it was probably the best room for last. And no, I'm not talking about these. There's a pipe right there.
This here was a high school that the top level to this place burned down and a fire a couple years back. There was an issue with my LED light here in exploring this. It was like some kind of weird, very weird scratching sound coming from it. And it was just the whole photo which pretty much came unusable because of that, unfortunately. I'll play a clip here.
Pretty cool looking stage.
It had a scratching sound. It's really just super annoying. I don't think if we wouldn't really like that one. If I'm being truthfully honest. You're going to see some of that fire damage here coming up ahead. It just shows you the extent of the damage. I really don't believe there's any chance of saving this building anymore. Not with the damage that occurred.
Felt as time is filming. So I stumbled upon this former KFC turned Greekopolis, and then it was a hot dog shop at one point, and the roof is gone from this place. I have no idea what happened to it. Kind of weird though. We still got some of the kitchen equipment still here. Freezer unit. Oh, we're still in here. So that's nice.
Now, I never did figure out exactly what happened to the roof of this place. I don't believe it could have been weather damage. Just simply because there would be a lot more destroyed than what you're just seeing here. I mean, it does look relatively intact, other than just the roof. Then I really don't believe scrappers could have gotten to it either. I mean, what they're gonna do with a massive roof like that? They're gonna get, I imagine, they'd probably get busted just for even trying to, you know?
Hey, is that going this way? Guess has abandoned clothing store. Nothing too interesting out here. However, just stuff left in here. Clothes still in their bags, under dresses and stuff like that. Chairs, bunch of stuff and plastic things. We have more clothes. Kind of weird how much stuff is back here, you know? I mean, you never would expect it in a small store like this.
Now, it's here as a abandoned PNC bank. Now, this is only one of two banks I've done to date. I haven't really done one in a while, but anyways, usually do bando banks for the vault doors, which you're going to see in just a moment. Now, this was demolished shortly after filming. As you can see, they left all the AC units and a bunch of crap from when they were gutting all the essentials out. That's all I have to say.
Look at that. Look at that. All these safety deposit boxes. Plus, you know,
this right here was an abandoned Frisch's Big Boy. I mean, it's still around, but this was super freaky to explore at 4:30 a.m. in the morning, especially with all the lights on. Now, I think somebody popped open the fire door and got to whatever was inside the safe in the manager's office. I ran that. It was completely untouched. Now, this sits along a very busy road, even like late at night. And I was just super nervous about someone seeing me inside. I was breathing very heavily and I was moving rather fast, as you can tell in the footage. So I couldn't upload it as is. I ended up going back a few hours later with a couple of explorers. While I did chill out a little bit, my breathing was still kind of an issue. I mean, again, I wish I just got much better footage of this, but unfortunately, that just wasn't meant to be, I guess. It was also possible, if I remember correctly, that I was going through like a cold when like during this day when I was filming. So there's that.
Alright, sorry.
You're okay. Get paid for this meal. Yeah, I took a pic of that.
Sorry.
You're okay. That's a section. Sorry, I'm gonna...
Just leave it at the menu when it comes up and don't select one, I guess. That's sick. I gotta get a picture of that too. I wonder if we can get a... Yeah, I'm gonna use it for a shot.
This ain't gonna work.
Now, this movie theater was filmed on the same day as the two Frisch's Big Boys from earlier. So I guess I picked a really bad day to go exploring good places like this. Also, on this particular one, I was having a lot of blurring issues, as you just saw right there. I didn't always pick it up right away. So that's unfortunate. I mean, so basically I messed up on 3 good bandos, 3 good videos. Oh well.
But it doesn't do it justice. Yeah. This light doesn't do it justice, just how massive this thing is. Dope. Fucking popcorn bucket.
This one here, I think the wind was the biggest culprit of this one. Honestly, I think I would need to buy a windsock for whenever I want to explore more outdoorsy places like this. This one was super trashed by homeless people at this point. I visited this place on multiple occasions. I just watched it slowly get trashed over months, period of months. Now this place has been boarded up, heavily boarded up. There's nothing you can't get inside anything at this place anymore.
Sorry.
Okay.
Holy crap. No, not going in there.
Kind of tell in the video. Club soda.
There you go. Right.
Here we've got St. Agnes Church in Detroit, Michigan. Super cool place, even though it's all gutted out. I kind of like the Winter Wonderland that when I explored, even though my camera was super low on battery. I could never finish touring this place. I need to go back during the summertime, probably.
I like the fenders. Holes. So probably a short one.
Here we've got a super famous abandoned high school, which now I believe is being redeveloped into another school again, which is always nice to see. Probably the best shot of this whole place was the auditorium here. Now, I was on pins and needles the entire time I was exploring here. I had no way of proving it, but I felt like I was being watched here. So I decided to go with my gut instinct just to keep myself safe and just go and leave shortly after filming this auditorium. I did end up getting the swimming pool as well, but I could never get to the gym. I tried finding it, but I don't know. I was kind of getting too creeped out, honestly. Sometimes you gotta go with your gut instinct, you know. Although I'm so certainly glad I still got to see this place before they started redeveloping it.
It's beautiful. So beautiful. Here we've got a bando on Western Sizzling.
I didn't spend very long in this one at all. I was fairly certain a camera from a nearby hotel saw me go into this one, so I didn't want to take a risk of police showing up to here and get arresting me. Something you definitely don't want to happen, getting arrested while exploring abandoned places. They'll pretty much find any reason to get you on anything more than trespassing.
I never had Western Sizzling. I'm not even sure if there's even one in my area where I live. But there is multiple locations. It's cool. Floor's cool. The car outside, it's for sale, no one's in it. Here is that.
This here was abandoned Wendy's. And now I experimented filming with my phone. The audio itself is fun. However, you get these weird visual effects, I guess you can call it, when in darker places. I'm not sure. Do you guys mind it at all, or is it like too distracting? If it's too distracting from the video itself, let me know. There wasn't really too much left in this one. I was told this was a classic one, but kind of weird. There's like no alarm to this one, considering it has power. So this next part here is going to be my personal favorites bandos I explored since I started exploring. I'm going to have a few honorable mentions as well. So let's get started. My first honorable mention will be this church right here. This is basically the one that first really got me into church exploring. It was just so amazing to me at that time. And it still holds up pretty well. I've explored better ones since. My second honorable mention would be this mall right here. Now, the center court of this place is truly amazing. It has a bunch of cool stuff left behind as well. But unfortunately, it's been hit hard by scrappers. As a matter of fact, I've counted 3 while exploring this place. My last honorable mention would be this abandoned hospital right here. Probably the most liminal place I've ever explored. Plus, there's some crazy stuff left behind, including like things like X-rays. I plan to release this on Halloween, by the way. Coming in at the top 5 is this mall right here, well-known mall, bucket list mall also. The food court and the center court. But very iconic, a place like this. And the fact has been abandoned for so long and still in relatively good condition. Makes this place a must-see. At number 4 is this church right here. Now, I released a video of this place to YouTube. I put a little link to it. But this is a very ornate, well-detailed church. Most of the glass is still intact. And it just looks amazing, particularly that ceiling right there. Shame is all going to be gone pretty soon. At number 3 is this church right here. Just look at it, honestly. The stained glass, it's really just a whole never level compared to anything else I've ever seen. This is my favorite church to date. There's like the lobby of this place. I don't have pictures here, but it's very cool as well. At number 2 is this mall right here. Very aesthetically pleasing.
Now some of it is trashed and there's a store that has burned down, but there is just so much stuff that can be found at this place. And I had honestly had a blast exploring this place as well. I did not feel unsafe in any way, shape, or form. Coming in at number 1 is this water park and resort. Shouldn't really be that surprising. One of a kind bando, I was thankful to see for myself. Now this is truly like a special one. You're really not going to encounter anything like this ever again, probably. The closest one I can think of is Maori Sands, and that's gone. That'll be it for this video. Again, if you like this kind of video, I'll go and do another one next year. If not, it's fine. We're just this will be just a video only episode. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.